Hello everyone. Hello Cube. Hold on. Let me turn on this. Turn on that. Like 40 achievements left only. What? This anniversary for Companion? Well, thank you. Thank you, Cubist, for the raid, of course. So I was reading this novel 2 days straight. First day it was 8 hour, second day it was 9 hour, and now it's barely can speak. It's better not to read so long non-stop. Hello, Marker. Hello, Alex. How to throw party hat in chat? I have no idea. Cube. Press some button. So, I have the list of all the achievements that I still didn't receive, and the problem is one of the achievements is bugged. To get it, you must start the game from the very beginning. Really, and I will do this, but I'll skip all the text, of course. And they also changed Sword episode, as I understand. They added new achievements into it, new features. So, need to check it. Well, let's see. Yeah, starting the new game. Well, the sun level. Supposed to be alright. A skip button. Wait a second, why cannot skip it? Okay, let's enable skip. Manually. Skip everything. You want it? And just skip it. I mean, the anniversary. Close the window. What? Okay. Oh, I don't like that I need to press all the buttons here. One more time. Too many screamers. Actually, I don't remember what was doing what. Except now I learned that this cross here actually contains an alien device inside of it. All the time it was like this. Wait a second, I need to take all the evidences? Right, but I should not finish... what was this? Let me find it. Okay, I already made a mistake. Okay, menu. One more time. One more time. New game. Forgot about the phone number on the fridge. Completely. Right now it's not possible to do. Kitchen. Wait a second. Did I check it or not? I need to lie to her. The next shadow. So that's the first one that I need. Next. Let's take it. What's the sound? Hearing rumors about AI used in the game? Well, if Arthur said that there was no AI involved, you must trust them. The only proof will be if you actually see that they did it. But the art here, it was from the beginning like this. So I believe if it will not be confirmed by the creator, you cannot say that there was AI involved. It's impossible to identify now. It's not a video, it's pictures. Pictures are very good nowadays. Oh yeah, I need to record. Let's save. Same here. Because I don't remember how did I do this. Need to search or set it. Let's load. I don't remember what was this. It's not very obvious. Yeah, it was. And I cannot see any actually differences right now. What was AI here? If you search it, nothing will happen. Okay, in this case I need to set it. Alright. Let's see what is next. Oh no, I need to do this shit again. You know which shit? This meat grinder. You must watch it one more time, sadly. Because there's a lot of haters nowadays. Only because of this. Yeah, all the numbers are right here, if you need them. Actually, it doesn't matter who you select, it's still the same person. Conclusion's more realistic. What am I supposed to select here? Gosh, I don't remember anything. Okay, in this I believe I did. This one. Hello, Rich Cat. Thank you. Oh, let's go. I have no idea how many it is. Seriously. I believe I didn't click on what I wanted to click. It doesn't matter. 400? How many years? 4? 5? Never counted.
Комендантский час, причин пока нет. Слишком мало времени прошло с момента исчезновения вашего одноклассника. Мы все уверены, что он найдется живым и здоровым. Теперь поговорим о диких животных. Как известно, в наших лицах водятся волки, медведи.
That's it.
До свидания, лейтенант.
But I don't remember the year. Maybe it was 21, maybe it was 2020. So when I created to watch Kinemon stream, I believe. Before, I was not creating it at all. What? No, it's anniversary of when I enable affiliation, whatever it's called on Twitch. So I believe it was in 2021 because why not? But maybe not. No idea at all. He must tell him, and there will be new achievements. So I need to save it, and we'll be doing it several times here. So, what do we have here? You can create new characters here, not just one. Question is how they look like. Before, such achievement didn't exist. We can simply search for the photos. Yeah, but before, I don't believe it was affiliation. Didn't enable it. By the way, how did you find me, Range Cat? Talking about it with Graydon, and I don't remember. No, I don't think I was affiliated. Took a lot of time. Looks like this one. Maybe this. Okay, this one. Do you recognize this person? Because I don't. So why is the haircut so quiet? Before it was louder. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Sincere Master, I played it on super easy difficulty because I wanted to finish it as soon as possible. Nowadays, if I play the second one, and I will play a second one, I will be playing on normal, of course. Yes, sorry. Right. You're corrective. Wait a second, that's all? Did I receive the achievement? There was no new dialogue. Oh, wait a second, there was new dialogue. I just set it to skip. Holy shit. Read text. Load.
Прости,
Я...
вчера... Да,
Ант...
я нарис...
Okay, one more time.
Ну что, Ван Гог,
Oh, wait a second. That's my picture. This. Net. Net. No. This one. Let's see. It looks correct, I hope.
Вот, пожалуйста.
Here.
и кто это, по-твоему? Лилия Павловна.
No,
Узнаете?
there's nothing new here.
не ва-
Какая отвратительная рожа.
Да это батя Петрова!
Wonderful. Okay, checking the second one. Maybe I received the achievement. Just not showing it. One more time.
Прости,
Я...
вчера...
Да,
Антон, а сможешь
Oh yeah,
детально-
I know what's missing from episode number 5. There's no longer any jokes in it. Not a single joke. There were tons of jokes here. But in number 5, nothing.
Я нарис...
Okay, the next one.
Ну что, Ван Гог,
Hello, man. Thank you. Okay, will you able to recognize this one? Looks like this one. Dude, can you see who is this cube? I'll check the achievement. Did he receive it or not? Letov? It is. It is him. The list of achievements. I disabled here, but actually, disabled because usually I don't like to play a game for every single achievement for this particular visual novel and in visual novels. In general, it's better to do this. Looks like it didn't work. But it's supposed to work.
Вот, пожалуйста.
И кто это? Лилия Павловна. Не узнаю.
Какая отвратительная...
Да это батя Петрова.
Yeah, the answer is the same.
А ну цы...
I wonder why. Is it another bug or not? Okay, the last one. The last one. When you receive these achievements when you only finish them.
Прости.
The whole
Yes.
game.
Вчера...
Да он...
What I read about is that there's
Спокойствие.
plenty of bugs
Антон,
here. It's not possible to
Я
receive several achievements.
нарис...
Лиль,
And people saying that you can fix
Ну
it by
что,
starting the
вопрос.
game from the very beginning. Okay, last one. Now last one. Just a full eyes. Wait a second. Ah, wait a second. No. First of all, this. Now eyes. Yeah, it's possible that I selected the incorrect one. Because it's kinda hard to do. They all look the same. Definitely on this. It looks like this one. Not. Okay. Symmetrical brawls? Yes. Yes. Double checking. Yeah, supposed to be this one. McGrath? Alright. Sadly, there's no dialogue about this.
Вот, пожалуйста.
И кто это? Лилия Павловна.
They're all
Не узнаете?
saying the same. But
Случаем
anyway,
не
achievement
ваш
is
трудовик?
to create one of these real life people, of course. Sorry. Alright, the next one. Next one is just continue skipping everything. Settings. Everything. Oh, wait a second. Here I need to win this game. Gosh. That's completely random. I won. You mentioned that you never asked? That's unexpected. Very interesting story, I must say. Because I don't remember him mentioning me at all. Not a single time. Except there were sacred streams. Holy shit. They game change it? Wait a second, the game was different before. No, it was different first time when I was playing, different second time when I was playing, and now it's different third time when I'm playing it. They constantly changing it. Okay, I must select this. Why sometimes it's so loud?
Как детей не замечать, как детей различать. Учат в школе, учат в школе, учат в школе. Крепко, крепко.
Oh, finally. Number 4. I believe I need to mind him. And now there will be this stupid minigame that everybody hates. I personally don't care. But people saying that it's too cruel. And this, as we already know, did not happen in the game. It was just a dream. A fever dream. Will be loud, maybe. What should I press here? And I should press it super fast. Press it. Oh wait a second, I can press rescue only? Oh wait a second, I cannot. Just need to press on here. Did I do this? How it's called actually? Bologna? Not Dr. Sausages. What am I doing right now? The game just freezed. Look at this. I found another bug. No. I need to select it myself? Don't remember this actually. But now it's much easier than it was before. I remember when I was playing for the first time and it was super hard. Hello, Philemon. Thank you. Okay, that's number 5. In this case, switching on this, saving again. Where should I save? Here. Now there's supposed to be new endings. I don't remember at which point. Like, should I kill the dog? Okay, it can be there actually. Let me see. More achievements. I shouldn't kill it at this point of time. Well, the original plot, you must kill it. It was an original story, and to get any good ending, you must kill this dog. Here I need to examine everything. So, people who are continue the game from the save, playing for the first 4 episodes, like 2 years ago, and when you continue save, it's not possible to receive this achievement here right now. Because of what? Because some kind of bug. But I'm not sure if you need to examine every single item in every single episode. So right now I didn't do this. I can always do it offline. More importantly here is to see the ending. So wait a second. This, that. Should I do it several times? Barbie dollhouse? Maybe that's all. Anyway, and it was saying that Alisa was feeding Doc some script. So parasites get inside of it. So looks like everyone. Actually, parasites are aliens. They're not supposed to be able to connect to human beings, but they connect, and this means that they can connect to everything. Every living creature. What I don't understand here in this plot hole, why Doc hates Polina, but likes Alisa. Maybe because Doc is too stupid and cannot identify that Polina also has parasite inside of her. Something like this. In this mini game. There's 0 achievements if you fail the mini game only once, or you completely fail it, or do everything correct from the very beginning. Game must refuse it. Okay, that's something new. The boy who lives at the edge of the forest?
Ага, помню такого.
Yeah, I remember you.
Товарищ милиционер, мои родители пропали.
And let me check the list of achievements. Was it updated or not? It was updated, but I received only one single achievement. Wait a second, why? I supposed to get already 4, but I got only 1. Question is which one? Or maybe it takes time before you receive them, not instantly, immediately. Which is also possible. But I personally hate it. They're not supposed to be such bugs. You're supposed to play it as normal and receive everything. But no. Well, maybe I need just... Okay, it doesn't matter. So, my parents went missing.
Вы обязаны приехать и забрать меня с сестрой в участок.
You must come here and take my sister and me to the station.
Нам угрожает опасность.
We're in danger here.
Успокойся, пацан. Мама с папой скоро вернутся.
Calm down, lad. Mom and Dad will be back soon.
Небось застряли из-за метели этой.
They're probably stuck somewhere because of this blizzard.
Но я видел.
But I saw how Katya was ground up by giant blade. By giant blades.
Видел что?
What do you see?
Чудовищ в звериных масках.
Monsters in animal masks.
Приезжайте, умоляю вас.
Oh, I beg you. A long pause followed.
У тебя богатая фантазия, приятель.
One hell of imagination, buddy.
Тебе сколько? 12?
How old are you again? 12?
Вот взрослый мужик уже. Можешь ведь позаботиться и о себе, и о сестренке.
You're a grown man. You can take care of yourself and your little sister.
Запри дверь, никому не открывай. И жди родителей.
Well, they were using the car. Traveling somewhere into middle of town, maybe, town. That's why? Why not? Obama's sock? I lock the door. Don't open it to anyone. And wait for your parents.
Но, лейтенант!
But sir! There was a tinge of annoyance in Tikhonov's voice as he replied.
Напоминаю, по поселку шляется особо опасный преступник.
Should I remind you that there's still a dangerous wanted criminal wandering about the village? First of all, he did not come here because they caught this criminal. And now he's not coming because of what?
А у меня 2 сотрудника еле на ногах держатся.
I don't understand the reason. And only have 2 people here, and even they are barely holding on.
Не могу я к каждому пугливому школьнику ездить на ложный вызов.
I can't go to every frightened schoolboy with his fake emergency.
Разве нормально в твоем возрасте бояться темноты?
Should you really be afraid of the dark at your age? Turn right up to my roots.
Это не просто темнота.
It's not a simple darkness. I wasn't hurt.
Ты понимаешь, что от моей работы зависят жизни похищенных детей?
Do you realize that the lives of those kidnapped kids hinge on my work? So all the kidnapped kids were killed by these strange seraphs. Sentient creatures. Why? Because they had parasites inside their heads. And really that's it. Okay, what should I do here? Not safe. Not here. There. You can select dog here, but it's not so obvious. And dog disappeared. And that's how you get in this achievement. And that's all. Farewell, my friends. What? What was this? It's my boy. Child missing, but he's home and returned. Did I read this before? I believe yes. Super short game. Blizzard Incorporation. Okay. How to do everything else here? Okay, let's let it in. Maybe. The dog barked ferociously. Ronka stomped with his foot, and the stray scurried into the darkness behind the staircase. That was
Надо
all.
же.
And that's all. If you repeat again, isn't it? So, to see any good ending, you must kill the dog. There's no other way. That's the only way. Okay, let me just load it. About his sister and girlfriend? By killing them, reverse the ex? Right. Don't forget that Tikhonov is one of them. One of these creatures. Just has he has an amnesia. Okay, there's another achievement supposed to be when you play on the guitar and making only one single mistake. But I don't remember the order. I don't remember it. Should I Google it? Achievement is called Bart. Let's see. Hard to find. Okay, so medicine star 6, 432. Next is 1, 5, 6, 5, 1. Next I'm making a mistake. Next is correct. Well, achievements where you must make a mistake, it's kind of stupid, I must say. How a giant insect crawled out of a dog carcass? It's a new text. How Katya was ground up by giant blades? And here I don't know what to do. Saving again. I believe I need to let them in. Who should I select here? Check in the list. Actually I must do Moth. I believe. Or not. The officer readied his gun and aimed at the knight. Orange cut.
Бегите в поселок! Найдите помощь!
Run to the village, find help.
Но
What? Your regular bullets stop the monsters?
Хоть ты, Тихонов, и мусор, а мужик хороший.
You might be a cop, Tikhonov, but you're a good fella.
Как же так? Мы не можем!
What do you mean? We can't just
Бегите!
run! Looks like it will be new and then. Applied with a shot knot. The three of us rushed through the white haze on the snaking graveyard trail. Felt like those hungry monsters could pounce at us at every moment. Shadows of crosses overlapped on the trail. The deafening howl echoed from behind us.
Рома!
I turned around. Polina was alone
где он?
with you.
Только что держал меня за руку! Рома!
He was holding my hand a moment ago. My gaze stumbled upon the leather cord, dangling on one of the crosses. Romka Scott.
Пошли, Полин, не отставай.
Let's go, Polina. Try to keep up.
А Рома?
What about Roma?
Он нас нагонит. Дай мне руку.
He'll catch up to us. Give me your hand. We continued on our way, with just the two of us. The blizzard howled, and you ran. Our brethren rocked. Who is Joanna? Who's Joanna? Rifle fire echoed over the burial grounds. So there are two more characters with parasites. It's Karina and Tikhonov. It looks like that's all. Polina's cat? I don't think so. But who knows? Rifle fire echoed over the burial grounds. Yeah, there is a cat. When you look at this cat at night, Anton sees some kind of ghost of his sister, of course. And in previous episode, cat was destroying this poster, Sailor Moon poster. Polina fell down and I helped her up.
Где же он?
Where is he?
Он бы хотел, чтобы мы спаслись.
У
Это
нас-
сейчас главное.
To save ourselves. That's the most important part. But of course. The rifle rattled off in the night, spoon lit. Lit. And then it suddenly went silent, and the howling blizzard subsided in unison. The snowy blanket slowly covered the graves, opening up the grey sky and the bright moon. Its light illuminated the gravestones, the dead people on owl-shaped photos, and Polina's and my faces. Did Tikhonov run out of armor? Or did his life end there in the snowstorm after being torn to pieces?
Скорее, пойдем.
Come on, let's go. We walked like the two lost kids.
Слышишь?
Hear that? Strain my hearing.
Нет.
No. I hear only the music. She stopped me with a gesture, listening intently to the grave silence around us. Complete silence.
Тишина. Я не слышу никакой музыки.
I can hear the music. I can hear the music. And then she cried.
Мелодия Поли. Тихонова. Ромки.
Melodies of Polly, Tikhonov, Romka.
Их нет.
Ah, he paused to hear if somebody is alive or not. They're gone. Your words made me burn up.
Пожалуйста, Полина. Ты видела, на что способны эти твари?
Yes, Polina, you saw what those monsters can do.
Прошу, нам нужно идти.
Come on, we need to go.
Без Оли. Без Ромки.
Without Oля? Without Romka? She wailed, and bitter tears appeared in the corner of my eyes too.
Слезами мы их не вернем.
I can't bring them back with tears.
Но я клянусь, я спасу тебя.
But I promise, I'll save you.
И мы обязательно побываем в Москве и в Вене. А я...
I'll definitely go to Moscow, to Vienna, and I... She sniffled and stared at me.
Я выпущу свой комикс про тебя, Полин.
I'll publish my comic book about you, Polina.
Верь мне.
Believe me. Polina hugged me as she whispered.
Ты прав. Ты все, что у меня осталось.
You're right. You're all I have left.
Я верю тебе.
I believe you. I looked over his shoulder. A black rectangular hole caught my eye at the end of the graveyard section. A wreath on the cross dangled its mourning stripes as if telling me to look inside. I hobbled toward the hungry hole in the frozen lawn on stiff legs.
Антон!
The hole was calling for me. I stepped over the short fence. What the heck? And why is the heck they are naked? Snowflakes swirled in the air like royalty in the ballroom. You know who else was naked? These kids in the black garage. 6 feet under the ground, covered by a powdery film of snow, lay my parents. Hugging each other like in bed, but on the cold ground. Their heads were turned towards each other as if parodying an intimate moment, and their temples were adorned by perfectly round bullet holes. Ah. In this case it was Tikhonov. Lamps of lead made mom and dad make up for even death. Stippled the flames of their worthless squabbles. Okay, it's not Tikhonov. It was this bandit. Because we did not create... what we were creating actually? His picture? Drawing his picture? Right, of course. But naked? Why to make them naked? I fell to my knees, losing the last bits of sanity and strength. No, this can't be true. It's all a lie. Polina got closer. Her pupils shone in the dark.
Мы спасемся.
I'll be fine.
Этот кошмар.
This nightmare.
Он не отпустит нас.
It won't let us go.
Ты, видно, забыл, дурачок.
Have you forgotten, silly?
Пока ты со мной, никто тебя здесь не тронет.
You're safe as long as you're with me. Your right eye burst out. Bits of your brain and bone marrow burst out the eye socket, splashing on my horrified, twisted face. Polina collapsed near Linian gravestone, rushed to her side. I touched her once beautiful, but now disfigured face. Great smoke rose out of your eye socket. I felt the music leave your body. It was quickly losing its warmth. My nostrils picked up the aroma of your hair, the smell of what's coniferous needles? What is coniferous and firecrackers?
Пожалуйста, не бросай меня, Полин!
Please don't abandon me, Polina.
Полина!
The barrel of a jet black gun got pressed against my forehead. Click. The man with the hair lip fiddled with the gun in his hand. That's a true criminal, the whole story.
Надо же. Маслята все истратил.
No, run out of ammo. It almost felt like he was waiting for me to sympathize with him.
Вот же ж ёкало мене.
Heck my life. The killer shoved his gun behind his belt. He looked up at the sparkling stars. Then he slowly crossed himself.
Господи, спаси и сохрани.
God, have mercy on me. His merciless hands shoved me into the snow pile and gripped my neck. The man with the hair lip scowled, then squeezed.
Прости мне прегрешения мои прошлые и будущие. Умоли мою боль и укажи путь к спасению.
Looks like every single person who believes in God here is simply insane and maniac. Every single one. Happens to Anton as well. According to your unfailing love, according to your great compassion, blot out my transgressions. His fingers clutched my neck, preventing me from breathing. His nails drove into my skin. Then on my heels and the world around me started its dance macabre. So double, no triple, the crosses. My palms became wet and hot. Motorcycles that looked like rainbow stains, that gasoline left in puddles, spread before my eyes.
И прими души малых сих в царствие свое.
And grind your grace to the souls of the departed little ones. Try to remember Polina. Majestic and beautiful. Imagine you playing on stage for thousands of people, with me sitting in the front row and never taking my eyes off you. Try to remember Olia. Imagine getting here enveloped in sunlight and us dissolving into the whiteness of first morning rays. Happy and peaceful feeling that was... What the heck is hitherto unknown to me? Took over my soul. Felt calm, as if I just woke up from a nightmare right in the middle of pitch black night in my own room. Yes, this was all just a dream. Just a trick my imagination played on me. And then I once again fell into pleasant slumber, happy that none of this was actually happening to me. When the morning comes, I'll see my little sister, my parents, Polina, my friends. But no matter how much I tried, could not longer wake up.
Вдруг это не кровь, а разбавленные краски.
And that's
Вдруг
ending.
это всё сон, ты читаешь мне сказки. Воздух стал липким, я не могу дышать. Оказалась хлипкой, я ложусь спать. Воздух стал липким, я не могу дышать.
Let's check the achievements again.
Хлипкой, я ложусь спать. Я закрываю уши, я слышу грозу. Мы маленькие твари в огромном лесу. Стреляй, меня
For some reason I still didn't receive this achievement. Bugs, hate it.
Только звук, мне нужно отойти. Прости меня, друг. Я закрываю уши, я слышу грозу. Мы маленькие твари вокруг.
Let's see the explanation. How
Мертвая к мертвому, ты знаешь. Душу тянет тонкому.
to do this?
Ты знаешь. Стреляй. Меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было слышно.
Okay, it didn't work for me, but it's supposed to work, so it's a bug. How the heck? Maybe I should play it in Russian?
Меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было смысла.
Okay, let me read the comments.
Тоже буду скучать, стреляй. Вдруг это не кровь, а разбавленные краски. Вдруг это все сон, ты читаешь мне сказки. Воздух стал липким, я не могу дышать.
Hate this bugs. Really, nobody tested it.
Воздух
Seriously.
стал липким, я не могу дышать. Оказалось хлипкой, и я ложусь спать. Я закрываю уши, я слышу грозу. Мы маленькие твари в огромном лесу. Стреляй, меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было смысла. Я тоже буду скучать, стреляй. Меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было смысла.
Well, I can do it always offline.
Тоже буду скучать. В комнате остался только звук. Мне нужно отойти, прости меня, друг. Я закрываю уши, я слышу грозу. Мы маленькие твари в огромном лесу. Мертвая к мертвому, ты знаешь. Душу тянет тонкому, ты знаешь. Ты знаешь. Стреляй. Меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было смысла. Я тоже буду скучать, стреляй. Меня больше не будет слышно. Во мне точно не было смысла. Я тоже
Gosh. Cannot find it, so I believe it's only for maybe English version of it. Doesn't matter. We can do it one more time. Skip it. Shadow of the past. Clashes between criminal groups overflowed from big cities and reached the parts of our country everyone considered safe just yesterday. Horrific crime shook up the lives of local villagers. Payback caught up to Boris Petrov, previously a mafia bookkeeper who tried to hide from his former mates in the taiga. Paid the ultimate price for his shady past. Hired assassin ended the lives of the entire Petrov family, not even sparing the children. There was ruthlessness with which the murders were committed astonished even the toughest of detectives. Local police, with the support of their colleagues from the capital, are still conducting search for the perpetrator. Really. I believe English version of this game never was tested. Second variant. I had to drag my little sister out of the car. She sniffled and shook like a paper doll in my arms. The four of us rushed through the white haze on the snaking graveyard trail. Felt like those hungry monsters could pounce at us at every moment. Shadows of the crosses overlapped on the trail. And this is a Rita game, but I cannot skip it. Turn around. Polina was alone.
Где он?
With him.
Только что держал меня за руку. Рома!
Was holding my hand a moment ago. My gaze stumbled over the leather cord dangling on one of the crosses. Ромка Scott.
Пошли, Полин, не отставай.
Let's go, Polina, try to keep up.
А Рома?
But
Он
Roma,
нас нагонит. Дай мне руку.
he'll catch up to us. Give me a hand. But Polina didn't listen. She took a step back, then another one, shouting Romka's name in the non-responsive darkness. The voice, hoarse and trembling, dissolved in the blizzard like an unsuccessful spell. The only reply she got was a low, guttural howl, followed by a short burst of gunshots. Sudden gust of snow dwarfed the girl's figure. Polina disappeared inside it without a trace. No screams, no shadow, just an empty void. Couldn't help you. I need to protect my sister.
Скорее, пойдем.
Come on, let's go. I look like two runaway kids in their search for their Neverland who got lost and ended up in the frozen wastelands of the Snow Queen.
Ты не бросишь меня?
Will you always stay with me?
Никогда.
Of course.
Но, Оль,
But Ola,
если со мной что-нибудь случится, ты убегай, ладно?
if something does happen to me, run away, okay?
Ищи взрослых, родителей,
Look for adults, for our parents.
кого угодно, только без масок.
Look for anyone who's not wearing a mask.
Давай сделаем так, чтобы ничего не случилось.
Let's do something so nothing happens.
Конечно, но
What? Sure, but
поклянись мне, что побежишь за помощью, если
promise me you'll run for help if
я не смогу идти дальше.
I won't be able to walk anymore.
Клянусь маминым сердцем.
Through mom's heart. Despair made me want to howl along with the wind. Black rectangular hole again, but I already read this.
Тоша, ты куда?
Where are you going, Tosha? The hole was calling me. Step over the short fence. Completely the same.
Что там, братик?
What's there?
Не подходи!
Stay away!
Ты меня пугаешь.
You scare me. So what?
Стой, где стоишь!
Stay where you are.
Тот дядя меня пугает.
Mr. scared me. Mr. Shots whizzed past my ear, leaving behind a maddening ringing sound. The man, Mr. Hurlip, walked from around the granite stone. And before I could compose myself, crying Ola rushed to shield me with her body. She was horribly scared. But her fear of losing me was even greater. I was the same, my fear may be even greater than hers.
Что вам надо? Уходите!
What do you want? Go away!
Мы хорошие. Не трогайте нас.
Yeah, good, leave us be. The hulky man was horrifyingly calm, as if it wasn't the first time a child cried, pleaded, and screamed in front of him. Calmly distant between us and aimed straight at my forehead. I waited for the shot to ring out in desperation. I waited for the moment where my body would flutter. This is the first time he shot who? No one. Did he miss? Maybe. My body would flutter with the snowflakes in the sky and then immediately crash into the hole behind me, into the embrace of my dead parents. Again didn't work. The man with the hair lip fiddled again.
Надо же.
This already hurt.
Оставьте нас. Пожалуйста, уходите.
Leave us alone, please go away.
Вот же ж ёкало мене.
The hero shot his gun behind his belt. He looked up at the sparkling stars, then he slowly crossed himself
Господи, спаси и сохрани.
again. His merciless hands shoved me into the snow pile, at my neck. So it's again completely the same. That's new. Only I throw punches at him, trying to save me till the bitter end. She didn't keep her word. She didn't run away. I believe people who didn't pay attention to actionable items in the game were not able to create a perfect picture of this man, and he had never been caught, and that's the default ending they were receiving, maybe. But no, they were not killing the dog, right? Anyway, it was definitely a bad ending. She couldn't, just like I wouldn't be able to. The hero kicked you, a defenseless and fragile girl, into the cloudless open grave. At the moment, a heart-rending shriek came out of there that immediately changed into a hysterical crying.
Мамочка! Мама!
Different angle. The killer started mumbling loudly.
Прости мне прегрешения мои прошлые. И прими
Holy Scripture, wait a second. They grow weaker in every new line from the Holy Scripture? With every it's what he's reading. How do you know what it is? I have no idea. My inner voice whispered, "Run, escape!" And I tried to escape for one last time to the world of my dreams. I imagined myself running to save Olia. Imagine carrying here, enveloped in sunlight, and us dissolving into the whiteness of first morning rays. Happy and peaceful feeling. It was... I read this. Yes, this was all just a dream. Again. But no matter how much I tried, could no longer wake up. Nothing new, just slightly different variation. So remember, avoid something like this if you create a new visual novel. There must be no variations. There must be completely different endings. Hunting season. Their tragedy unfolded in one of the distant villages of our country. Former influential financier of the criminal underworld, Boris Petrov, tried to hide from his pursuers among the taiga forest, but his past still caught up to him. Merciless assassin dealt with him and his family in the most brutal way possible. Even seasoned detectives were appalled by the cruelty with which this crime was perpetrated. Nationwide manhunt is currently underway. The police suspect that it was an act of retaliation from one of the Moscow-based mafia gangs Petrov was previously affiliated with. That's right. So how can I get the achievement with Letov, etc.? Still didn't receive it, sadly. Seems like a bug. Well, this one I completely forgot, I believe. How to do this? Okay, let's see. Maybe I had some save already. Being a game? You will not, but it's the easier thing to do. So the real games are much harder to create. Don't remember, goddammit, completely forgot. This one maybe? This is for your sake, Olia. I hope you understand later. The monster touched my face like a beast's rough tongue, shortening something inside my skull. My lungs expanded and held the air that smell of bloodshed and the car's dirty interior. As if in protest, the passenger door flung open so fast that it almost flew out of its hinges, whatever it is. Your mask was almost identical to the one that used to cover my own face. Okay, but don't touch my brother! Olia rushed to my side and hugged me from behind, stopping the unknown monster from dragging me into the pitch-black thicket. Stared incredulously at the woman who was about to rip us to shreds just moments ago. This looks very hilarious, his mask. Suddenly the woman with the hat of Bunny stepped out of the car and immediately disappeared into the snowfall. Heard her tearful howls among the graves and the frosted tree trunks.
Кто это был?
Who was that?
Я не знаю.
I have no idea. Run, the voice in my head whispered to me. I had to drag my little sister out of the car. She sniveled and shook like a paper doll in my arms. Yes, bring her to us. Run from the monsters, killing the tightly planted gravestones. To find you. This I read already. So the difference is that you run with Olia, not Polina. So I do remember all this. If only Olia could really shine and light our way. By some miracle managed to flash here an encouraging smile. Perseus whistled closer and closer to us. Too hungry to forget about our bonds and our sweet knit. We began prey. No, we were always prey. Game for the hunters that will never tire and never stop their chase. The road ended. Ahead of us was only Taiga, the kingdom of shadows, rather in the snow piles. Stopped near the ancient points. I remember everything I've lost, everything the forest took away from me. My dad, with his wise, calm smile, my beautiful mom too. And I will tell you, they are not dead, so what he's saying here is kinda bullshit. A mistake. I must perished, enthralled by that disgusting growl, trying to procure medicine for Olia. The forest took away my beautiful Polina, who played her violin with joyful laughter. All the people I held dear perished in the Taiga. But it wasn't only them. The forest took away the taste of cotton candy in the faraway Disneyland, all my toys, my unreleased comic book, my first kiss, my future. Who did he kiss?
Мы ведь спасемся.
Will you be okay? Patted my little sister on the head and lied.
Конечно.
But of course. She held out her hand. I clutched her tiny, cold fingers. If I squeezed my eyes shut, I imagined that Olia was shining for real. My cute little sister. I entered the forest from which nobody ever returned to life. Shadows crawled out of their dens, and we ran in the eternal darkness that enveloped us. The sun will never rise. Another shot ended. Footprints in the snow. Children missing. Tom Petrov, 12 years old, and his younger sister, Olga Petrova, 7 years old, went missing on the evening of February 25th. They were seen leaving their home at around 8 p.m. Kids went in the direction of the forest. We urge anyone who has seen Anton and Olia or knows about their whereabouts to contact the police or the phone numbers listed below. What else left? Don't collect every single evidence. Okay, let's try this one. No? It's on this one. Maybe this? Or not. Actually, I don't remember this. Okay, smash. And leave. Polina's crazed smile scared me. It felt like she was enjoying herself, and everything that's already happened or was about to happen to us. She always acted like that the entire time I've known her, as if she was possessed,
Как и я.
just like me. My thoughts about the devilish companion inside me were also scary, so the last thing I wanted to do was involve myself with someone as bonkers as me. I moved toward the window, far away from Polina, and watched her the entire trip, afraid to fall asleep and fall into delirium again. And that's all. Oh, just notice bit on the left. Deal with the devil. Now it's Violinist who is doing her damnedest. Damn what? To keep your life out of the public eye. Police hidden behind the successful facade of a classical musical star. Polina has been called the Russian reincarnation of Paganini on guitar. But is she willing to sell her soul to keep the truth hidden? Will she finally reveal that what really happened to her husbands? While her spouses, a former and the current one, are listed as missing, Polina is performing in the biggest venue of Europe. So let's sift through the most mysterious pages of her biography and find out how sharp violin bow can be. Wonderful. There's an epilogue here.
Свет,
Light?
Вы не сказали. Да будет свет, хозяин.
You didn't say let there be light, master.
я, может, и творец, но в моем мире больше темноты.
I may be a creative type, but my world is quite dark.
Просто включи его, душнило.
Just turn on the light, smart ass.
И стал свет.
And there was light. Sweated, like I do every day, I did on the inside to see something else in place of the interior of a wealthy mansion. A wooden, shadow-woven house from my past that got destroyed in a fire on that frosty night. But like always, the bright lamps illuminated white plastic, drizzled with an unfinished painting. A brand new mansion, built far away from the grandma's estate. My bachelor den.
Кофе?
Уже готовлю.
Already on it, master. If not for my diligent friend over there, created with conductors and sensors, I would be completely alone in this forest. My agent is still in disbelief over the fact that I managed to maintain my sanity in this godforsaken place. Could I be so short-sighted as to fail to notice the chthonic feel of this land? In reality, only a place like this, reminiscent of the dark house I used to live in, could help me create. Drank the coffee, it was tasteless. Snowflakes drifted in the air outside the white windows made of bulletproof glass. It started snowing last night while I was working on my next project. Now the snowfall won't stop for weeks. No, this road was never good. Not for me, at the very least. I appeared in the thick forest, surrounded the fortress, built using my specifications and under my strict guidance. Shadows with mannerism of lurking predators nested in between the trees. Could almost hear the voices of kids, beckoning me to dance under the full moon. A snow-laden graveyard appeared before my eyes. I rehearsed in my mind. Standing where I was, I extended my hands. A 38mm gun was hidden under the ledge. My actions were rehearsed, thought out to every small detail. Countless rooms conceptually divided, 3 steps to the right, and I won't be able to reach the gun. But this starts the territory of my other good friend, Straight Razor, that lay in a hidden compartment under the coffee table. I have around 40 ways to end my life. Knives, ropes, strychnine, sulfuric acid, and many more. Acquired fame I always dream about, but what did I spend my royalties on? On a prison for a single inmate, and on very rare, especially poisonous snakes that I could let out of the terrarium with the press of a button. This sad, lonely end was still better than the horrors that my inner voice promised me. Glance back at the easel. The painting looked like a window into another world in the center of an ultra-modern living room. And the frosted window was in fact pictured on it. With almost the same view that's opened from my white windows in reality. And again, what is reality? Only a pain during the night and fall asleep exhausted in the morning, leaving my safety concerns to a sophisticated security system. One other thing pictured in the painting is the hands of a boy who is touching the glass, ramming thorns under his fingers, and makes visible the clearing in front of the house and the tiny creatures dancing in the ghostly moonlight. Or are those just little worlds, ghosts created by the blizzard? Standing from the west how to pronounce it I have no idea. If I were to strain my eyes I could discern the reflections in the window. The face of the person who extended his small hands toward the ancient mystery of the forest. No, not his face. An old mask with long ears. My agent once asked me why I have to paint all this depressing stuff. Why I put so much despair and primal horror into them? Why? To gain money, of course. People buy on this. I turned it as I shoveled ice inside a glass full of whiskey. Are you unhappy with your earnings? Earnings? Darkness sells. It's always there with us, and we stuff every inch of our houses with light bulbs. My childhood was a swamp, emanating noxious fog, and I built my house in the marshes. When I start drowning, I have dozens of ways to avoid overstaying this world. Look around the paintings on my walls. Animal masks are the leitmotif of my midnight art. What is it? The bliss-sitting double-think giant childish eyes sneaking trails in the endless forest. I'm among the shadows. Feast of myths behind the windbreak. A long time ago, voices in the night called out to the scared boy. Now he grew up and is summoning darkness himself with his paintings. How? From the forest or from the darkest corners inside the Sigmite, that's the arrow translation. I have something for you. Think that hurt, the way you love. I have no fear to give. I don't care for my own skin, and my family is far away. My father is alive, but I had to reduce our interactions to a few phone calls a year to keep him safe. Maybe.
Может быть, оно придет сегодня.
Maybe it'll come today.
Вы говорите это каждый день, хозяин.
You say that every day, master. You cannot say master in the world he is living. Nowadays it's legal.
Ты здесь, чтобы слушать. Есть какие-то новости?
You're here to listen. Any news?
Статья, которая может заинтересовать вас.
That's the AI that we're talking about. There's an article that might interest you.
Гений мертвых пространств. Московская выставка Антона Петрова.
A genius of dead spaces. Tom Petrov's Moscow art installation.
Хотите послушать?
Do you want to listen?
Валяй, желательно с конца.
Whatever, just give me the closing lines.
Тех, кто надеялся увидеть художника лично, ждало разочарование.
Disappointment awaited those who hoped to see the artist in person.
Отшельник остался верен себе и не покинул таежное пристанище.
The hermit artist stayed true to his name and stayed in his taiga heaven.
Хватит. Криминальные сводки?
Enough. Crime reports.
Как обычно, ограничиться вашим районом.
Shall I limit them to your area as usual?
Ты знаешь.
You know.
Теги, пьяные драки, семейное насилие, грабеж.
Tax. Drunken brawls. Domestic violence. Looting.
Хорошо.
Good. The critics dissecting my paintings always politely leave out the most important thing. But that verdict can be read between the lines. They think the author is insane. Or they're missing the most important part. The creator of the Cold Hollow Mother and the creator of the Black Rush has a basement full of TNT. The system is programmed to lock it automatically. If I were to go downstairs and start losing control, I can just say the password and the explosives will go off. Bam, and all my scribbles burn to the ground. Its only purpose is to help me buy even more elaborate ways to violently end my existence. I want to get to my sister, huh? A full creature inside my head. I'll feed you her portrait. The little girl that is recurring character in Petrov's paintings is the only 100% bright spot in. It is usually soot black artwork, or so said the critics. But the beautiful girl playing a violin that was featured in the Snowland series most likely represents the bitterness toward lost happiness. In this case, the critics nail it. But they also didn't mention what was behind my heroines. Behind the canvases inside the house they will never share with Polina were securable walls with deadly weapons for the artist. Walk to the window once again, staring at the floating snowflakes, and then turn to violet behind them.
Может ли быть, что я чего-то не предусмотрел?
Is it possible I've still missed a scenario too?
Анализирую.
Analyzing.
Теги, затворник, суицидальные мысли, оружие.
Thanks, Hermit, suicidal ideation, guns.
Согласно данным сети, такое поведение может свидетельствовать о сильном психическом расстройстве.
According to the web, your behavior can be a symptom of a very serious mental condition.
Это реально!
All this is real. Poked the canvas with my finger. The world stared at me with the scorching yellow eyes of a night hunter.
Хотите узнать телефон психологической помощи?
Do you want me to dial the suicide prevention hotline for you? It's usually not called like this. But
Хочу, чтобы ты заткнулась и сделала еще кофе.
I want you to shut up and make me more coffee.
Мелю зерна.
Go right in the beans. Look at the forest, clenching and relaxing. My rested fingers, licking my lips, unblinking. And my gaze shifted to the snowflakes, then closer to the window. On the person reflected in it. To myself that this scrawny, evil man is normal. Drink all this medication that the shrinks prescribed to me. The who? I have cleaned many couches at the office at the local Sigmund freaking Freud. I know what happened many years ago, can perceive what's real and what's not. I have a journal where I write down all my thoughts. It's all real.
Получено новое сообщение.
You got a new message. As much as I anticipated death, I also waited on the news from private investigators. They not only monitor the events happening in my local area, but also hired professionals to find my old friends. My gaze slid across the animal masks, painted with oil. I work with bloggers, ufologists, cryptozoologists. What? What the heck is cryptozoologist? Hold on. Let me check. What is this? Ah, studying Bigfoot and other stuff. But of course. All sorts of freaks specializing in paranormal activities. Non-existent animals. All I've got from them so far are just delusional urban legends. Who's paying them? Who's paying them? They're supposed to have tons of money to do all this research. Along with AI-generated pictures and videos. I want my tablet. Why I see some colors here. It was a mail from faraway place, the dark side of the web. Its author was anonymous, but drawn him as a worm written in the rotten flesh of the dark web. The email stated, "Think this is what you've been looking for? Be careful." The CD was taken by a group of tourists who went missing in the taiga, maybe in crypto, to the usual wallet, and Evans knew that his employer would pay him well. But it was too early to celebrate. My prey slipped away from the traps I set so many times before. I see what the net I cast into the sea brought this time. Open the video. It showed the ancient taiga forest, peered into the darkness between the pines, my throat parched. Into the same spot the people surrounding the tent were looking. What made them crawl out of their sleeping box in the middle of the night? I raised the volume.
Говорю вам, я слышала детский смех.
Told you, I heard kids laughing. It howled from the speaker, chill my skin. The rays from flashlights crossed, poking the darkness in terror. They illuminated the trees, the gigantic trunks that surrounded the tourists. The night howled and crunched with the windbreak, as if something was getting closer to the camp.
Там кто-то стоит.
Someone is standing there.
Где?
Well, the person filming turned the camera toward the thicket.
Кто-то огромный.
Sound huge! Snow fell between the camera and the encroaching shadows. The pause lasted for an eternity. The howling wind and the painting of the scarred bunch of people scared. There was something else mixed in, a gentle, irritating sound.
Давайте не будем разбредаться.
I breathed in through clenched lips. The flute's melody created bloody images in my mind. Shadow carnival under the hungry moon. Picture lurched. The trees flushed. I didn't want to hear the tourists scream and the beasts howl as they cracked the branches. Was it a drywall hill? Oh, Shaki, thank you. Send the tablet flying into the wall and it smashed into plastic pieces. Maybe it's a drywall. I need to calm down, need to get that music of the ancient forest out of my head. What did I just see? Nothing. It was a play. A student movie for one viewer, rich enough to pay for such an obvious fake. They even splurged on some good visual effects. Could I ease my mind? Don't panic. Forget. I went to the easel and picked out the brush, dipped it in paint, and concentrated on picking the perfect place on the canvas. Then did a single stroke and looked in the window. I saw the room, and the easel in the reflection. And the creature standing beside it. Red paint dripped from the brush in its hand. It was finishing the painting in my place. The creature somewhat resembled a bunny with long ears. It's here. It has come for me. I staggered back, ready to grab the gun, but the room was empty. The usual headache was back. I know who I am. I know who paints my works. I know why I need the weapons.
Уничтожь этот дом!
Destroy this house!
Уточните команду.
Please specify the command.
Назовите пароль.
Password, please. My heart was beaten at its limit. The panic attack completely cornered me. I need to calm down.
Назовите пароль.
Password, please. I've never heard that AI asking something twice. Pressed my palms against my ears. Snowflakes swirled outside. I felt like my house was inside one of those glass balls, bits of styrofoam. It would be funny if they use they ended like in Zero Scheme that you must enter on the password manually yourself. Check it, and it will snow. I'm not insane. To pick the right path. But what is right?
Назовите пароль.
I looked up and opened my mouth. But now that I'm sure they have returned, my suicide will have to wait. I wonder what was the password. Spent all my wealth on publishing a book, biographic comic, masked as fiction, to be the most impressive print run ever. I'll get translated into all known languages. So far, you didn't even translate it into proper English. And if needed, the author will also pay for a movie adaptation. There will be a movie adaptation? I'm not alone. Other victims of this darkness exist out there. They need support. The comic book will help obsessed people like me to deal with the Taiga plan. It will guide the hunters to the tricks of elusive demons in animal masks. I won't be scared into silence. Finally have a go. Barely use my drawing tablet, but when it comes to popularizing the demonic masks of the Forest Master, this tool is way more reliable compared to oil paint. Let's leave the brushes to first. The stylus is sliding across the screen. Tangles and squares get filled with silhouettes, bubbles with words. Bubbles? It's my story. The wind clouds at the window all night long, wandering the fields and howled like a hungry beast. When the clock struck midnight, the boy stood up from his bed and went to the window. The forest, the snow, and the dancing creatures all basked in ghastly moonlight. They froze as soon as they felt somebody else was watching them and turned toward the house. Well, there's already a manga about this game. Don't actually show which part. Maybe some filler story. Oh yeah, those three. This for sure. Second, maybe. The third one on the left. Wait a second, it's completely the same as second. So they're trying to sell us this. I'll let it be. So why I was not able to do this achievement? Maybe I need to change the language. How can I do this? Here? Maybe in this language it will work. Thinking which one's better to load here. This? No. Not this one, I'm sorry. Don't have it. If I load the old save here that I played 2 years ago, it might not work. Okay, why the heck it didn't work? I'll try one more time. There's no explanation on the internet, so it looks like it's only me who's doing something wrong here. No Belarusian, no, but there's Japanese. Missing. Okay, let's try again. It's working, so the bug only in English version. Holy shit, game. Holy shit. Why the heck nobody tested it? Why the heck it was not working in English, but working in Russian? Oh my god.
Или думаешь, я в видеосалоны не хожу и совсем про современные...
Wait a second, is it possible to change the language right now? It is not.
Вот что я тебе скажу. Поживешь подольше, увидишь побольше.
That was it. Let's check, did I receive the achievement? I did receive it. Okay, now I can load. Holy shit, where are the testers? Why the heck nobody tested it? No, seriously, why?
Сам Джон Леннон не иначе. Хотя стой. Была у нас в отделе листовка по неформальным коллективам. Летов это, братец. У него-то, может, все идет по плану, а у меня черт знает что.
Лепс? Who the heck is Leps? I don't even know who is Letov. Letov. Sorry. Okay, now this one. Ким Чен Ир?
Тю, да это же Цой. Да, Виктор Робертович, не признал. Богатым будешь. Тут только и остается, что спеть. Будь осторожен, следи за собой, Антон.
Wonderful. Okay, I again need to start the game from the beginning, because to get the last achievement I must look at every single place in the whole game, and I don't like it. At least this one was finished. So let me take a pause here. Be right back. Lapis Trubisky. That would be funny, but I believe he'll never do this. Why? Because of the politics, maybe? I don't know. When I was reading the reviews for this game for last episode, there were a lot of politics stuff, and I wonder, what am I missing? Try not to read the news about the video games, because the more you learn, the sadder you become. Anyway, be right back. Alright, so let's see what is left. Only 4 achievements. Yeah, I'll definitely finish this game today. So I need to collect every single item, and the other one not collecting every single item. But anyway, it's from the new game, because I'll be skipping all this. Oh my god. No, let's change the language. I wonder why they didn't have the possibility to create the picture of, I don't know, some kind of streamers with only phone calls. So there's Chinese, Italian, Turkish, and Japanese. Well, Japanese. Nihongo? Oh, wonderful. It's really Japanese. Hi. Yeah. It's yes and no. I don't know why it's changing font when you font. We did not. Ah, here change it. Ah, I see. That was different. Okay, one more time. So I'm not supposed to find the evidence, but I'm supposed to stay at home. How am I supposed to do it? Ah, only evidence, but this I must look at, because I need to call. Okay, let's just run away. What? They send you something? It's not supposed to be in your settings. Everything. Skip. Let's actually set it. Смотри. How many times did I watch it already? A lot. Maybe you already did something wrong. No, I already did something wrong. You're not supposed to do this. Just a bad end, not the one that I need. Gosh, why is it so hard to do? How are you supposed to find everything yourself now? It's kind of nice that they lowered the sound when you skip on the text. I can't skip this. And this is loud. And I could easily add the feature to skip this, for example. So it takes forever. Looks like I need to make it correctly this time. Oh, it is not this time. Skip it.
До свидания, лейтенант.
It was this one or not? Can save, of course.
Вот, примерно так.
Примерно? Да ведь он один.
Okay. That's what I need. Here, doesn't matter what it'll be. Too loud. Why are you making this random?
Как два па...
Where's the button to skip? I believe before it was like give up. No? Ah, turn off, it's on the left. I didn't notice it. Sorry.
Как детей не замечать, как мечты не встречать. Учат в школе, учат. Крепко-накрепко.
Don't. Oh, wait, and it's also where I need to look at everything. Isn't it? It will be complicated to get this achievement because there's several different routes and in some of them it's not possible to examine something. Okay, let's disable it now. Or read the text. I mean, read text. The question is, what should I select here? Should I kill the dog? Not. Checking right now. Personally, I don't know. Let's save.
Хотя молодец, ты все помазал. Наш Петров! Ура!
Kids here. 8, Катя.
Они все мертвы.
They're all dead.
Откуда такая уверенность? У тебя есть чем подтвердить свои слова?
Why so sure? Do you have any proof of that? Stop to think. Yeah, there really wasn't enough proof.
Отчасти.
Not much.
Но я видел своими глазами.
But I saw it with my own eyes.
Улики, пацан. Ты слышал такое слово?
Evidence, my boy. Have you ever heard that word?
Но
What?
Довольно. А теперь послушай меня.
Enough. No, listen to me.
Забудь все, что ты там видел. Это ничего не доказывает.
Forget whatever you saw there. You can't prove anything with that.
Я сам видел такое, о чем в жизни не сообщу в отчетах.
I have also seen some things I'm scared to put into my reports.
Иначе меня примут за сумасшедшего, отстранят от работы и пиши пропало.
People will
Будет
think I'm
расследовать
insane.
это проклятое дело.
I'll get suspended. That's gonna be the end of whole girl's investigation.
Вот тогда вы всем поселком горячими слезами умоетесь.
And then
Попомни мои слова.
the entire village will drown in tears, mark my words. Heard the wail of distant police siren on the other end. Siren?
В общем так, у нас тут еще 2 срочных вызова.
Look, we have 2 more emergencies here. Okay, that's the correct reason why he is not getting here.
А ты?
Help us. As for you,
Хочешь помочь поймать преступника? Просто не отвлекай меня без причины, понял?
you want to help me catch the perpetrator? Just stop calling me without a good reason, got it?
пожалуйста.
Please.
Как я уже сказал, папа с мамой приедут с минуты на минуту.
I have said your mom and dad will be back in a minute.
До свидания.
Bye-bye. Chuckled and added just one word with a lethal dose of irony in his voice.
Коломбо.
Columba? Columba. Terrified, I dropped the beeping phone. That was it? Looks like that's it. Nothing new will happen here. Something hit the crusty snow and tumbled. Roma shrugged, then raised his hands to where his head once was. By the way, there's no achievement for this ending. Fountain of blood shot off from what was left of his neck. One single white gristle picked out of the mess. His head, with bulging out eyes, slid across the ice and stopped near my boots. But the ending is the same. Killer Brock. Okay, now the achievements to collect every single thing here. Calling True Detective 5 is just very hard to obtain because of the bug. Let me see how much left. According to the list, only 3 left. One is collecting everything. Second is the final ending, and the last one is unlock every single achievement. True Detective 5 was obtained by 0.8% of people, but saying that True Achievement Master 100% is just 0.6. Okay, to do this, I must review everything, but should I select specific routes or not? That's the question number 1. Columbo? TV show? Disgusting? How about like a detective? You already know who the killer is? This you mean? Hmm. Okay, what they saying? You really need to replay it fully and press on every single. Okay, alright. New game. I know that a lot of streamers never try to check every single item. Never. And my question is why? What's the point? I'm so not interested in the game to click on the items around here? Butler? But of course. Let's enable the skip. Anything else here on the screen? Looks like not. What time? This, that. That's all. Well, hard to see when there's camera in front of my screen. Come on, don't close it. Chicken. Looks like that's all. Stupid that I need to click everything one more time. Don't like this at all. I can easily fix this bug. Because this information must be stored in the save file. No, looks so. Wait. What else here? Okay, save. Cannot save that. Well, he must take it, obviously. So it's kind of visible that this is in very low resolution. Never paying attention to this before. Three objects? Let's check carefully. Looks like 3. Anna. Okay, now I can look at this. What else? Nothing, nothing, nothing. What the possibility to... Okay, maybe a better loot. Not sure. Энна. Окей. Ай. Okay, let's see. No, there's only... Oh, 3. Okay, I believe that's all. So I still didn't receive it. Still not. I hope I'm looking at this for the last time. For the last time. Okay, now 3. Here. What else? Okay, looks like only 3. Chicken, did you receive achievement? Not. I did not. Still not all. Can see, still see the box. He's seeing it from here, left and right.
До свидания, лейтенант.
I don't remember what is this one. I don't remember.
Вот, примерно так.
Примерно?
Yeah, that's it. What am I doing? Should I win here? Let's save. One. Okay, here also nothing to do. Powerful one. It wasn't Fahrenheit. I remember how I was playing this for the first time. In this game, of course. It was super hard. What? I failed. Enough. Okay, here. Here I need to select something else.
Полина?
Как детей не замечать, как мечты не замечать. Учат в школе, учат в школе, учат в школе. Крепко-накрепко.
Okay, here. That's all. Chicken, but I believe it's still not all. No, I didn't receive the achievement because I need to go inside. Yeah, but of course. Nothing left. Nothing left. Okay, here. That's all. Chicken again. Still! I still didn't receive this achievement. Like, why? What's wrong with the game? And it's kinda sad that I don't understand, did I miss anything or not? Yes, I didn't miss. Okay, let's continue. Where's skip button? Don't want to do this again. Well, this I don't need to rotate it. Holy shit. finally. Hmm? The enemy is hard to get without a guide? Well, it's hard to get there because of bugs. The game didn't count that I finished this game before when they released episode number 5. So I must do 1, 2, 3, and 4 one more time. So all these flags will be flagged, of course. That's stupid. The end. But that's not all. Load.
Как детей не замечать, как мечты. Учат в школе, учат в школе, учат в школе.
It's like I'm speedrunning here.
Крепко-накрепко.
Ah, that speedrun is supposed to exist. Like to achieve every achievement. Now, what should I do here? Invite him? Don't invite. What else here? Only 2? Don't say anything else. Checking the achievement. Still nothing! God damn it. What the heck did I miss here? I mean, nothing new. Okay, Loden. Now invite him.
Ну, Биаш, не обижай.
Oh, let's save here. Anything new? Looks like not. In this case, let's load again. Okay, maybe now it's all. Why is the heck it's still not all? I already checked everything here in this game. I did! I hate this shit. Can't even believe me. It's not good what's going on. Oh, come on! That's it. Doesn't sound on playing with such an interest. So, by the way, Filmon, did you receive every single ending in Fahrenheit when you play it on your stream? That's what I'm planning to do, but maybe next year. Okay, because I finished it, setting to red text. Right. Saving one more time. Here. Alright. Click and start. Okay, saving again. Okay. Anything left? Yeah, in the middle. And looks like that's all. Should turn off. Okay, let's refuse. I believe there was nothing else here. Save here as well. I don't remember any other place where you can actually examine the items around you. That's the only one. And it still didn't count that I finished it. What else can I examine here? In which place? That's kind of stupid, I must say. Very stupid. So no matter what, you must kill the dog. No matter what. The dog must be killed. Like in the original story, of course. But what else can I examine here? Stupid bug, hit it. Maybe it's here at here. No, there was nothing at your house. I'm sure about this, I cannot review anything. It's impossible. And here it's not possible. Holy shit. stupid, I must say. Guide? Which one? You mean this one? It's a bug. Guide does not exist because it's not supposed to be like this. It's a simple bug. A regular, usual bug. Because there's too many complaints on the internet. Some people were able to bypass it. But I already did what they said and I still see no result. There was already another bug in English version when you were not able to receive 3 different achievements because you played in English. So maybe I need to switch to Russian. It is possible. I don't know what to do. What else to do, I mean? It's kinda all. Okay, let's Google one more time. What people are saying. There's one person completely explaining what's going wrong. I'm trying to carefully read what it's saying. It's saying that they recently received this achievement. You need to start the game from the beginning and in every chapter click on all the eyes and all the pathways. So I believe I did this already. Chapter 1, the hallway of the house, the kitchen, Anton's room, Ollie's room. I did it. Chapter 2, the entrance before school, did it. Halfway after school, and the alleyway. I also did it. Chapter 3, only the school office before Tikhonov arrives. Did it. Chapter 4, you need to fully explore the black garage and the police station. Oh, maybe that's... It's saying like Roma and Beershot or Alice. Or, so it doesn't matter. Home of Polina's house. Polina's room. Only then should you go back to episode 5 from the same save. Select Katya and the dream and examine everything in her room. Then you need to reach the ending, the closest one with the pills. Wait for the credits to roll, and you'll get the achievements. I was waiting, what are you talking about? It didn't work for me. I also recommend finding all the phone numbers in chapter 5, selecting Polina and the dream and calling everyone in your house. Suggestion. Maybe it's the truth. Maybe I should do this. Maybe that's one of the reasons I'm cannot do. Let's wait a second. Where's guides? Where the heck is guides? Because it's already cold when I played this 5th chapter for the first time. I simply hate it. It's not good. Bugs must not exist. The critical ones, like every single achievement, must be reachable without any no nonsense around it. Where the heck are the guides? I don't see it. Found it. Okay. I doubt it's an item. It's counted as an item. But maybe. It says possible. What the heck is the logic? I don't know. Hello, Keno. Thank you. What's this? Seriously didn't know this anniversary today. Personally don't really care, let's say. What I care is why the heck I cannot do this? Receive this stupid achievement. Maybe I should just give up. I don't care about achievements. But maybe I'm missing something here. And I don't want to miss anything. Holy shit. Vincent, type it correctly? Maybe. Maybe that's all. And that's all. There's nothing else to do. I doubt let's wait until the end. The credits? No, not the credits. Will help. Still didn't receive it, so it was not related. What the heck is this shit? Okay, let me read the comments. Maybe they will help. Maybe there's some new. You're saying that only if you're lucky. Не, the same problem to us. For some people it's working, but for me it's definitely not working. Maybe because of the language. I can switch the language and do it one more time. But people also saying that you must wait till the end of the credits. Fast forward. Should I press it? Maybe not. Watching streams on PC, not the phone. Just one and only good ending in the whole game. But before it, there's one more achievement that I'm trying to receive, and I'm failing. Due to some bug, it's not possible to receive it. So I'm reading what people are saying. For some of them, the solution is working. For me, it's not working, and some people also have troubles. Looks like it's bug, and I cannot do anything about it. Yeah, for me it will not work. I can try again switching to different language and maybe it will work.
Засыпай на моих плечах, оставайся здесь навсегда. Украду
No, the last ending is available. There's different one. It is called to click on every single item in the game, which I already did several times. I already did it. I had the same problem when I was playing episode number 4 when it was released 2 years ago. But somehow I fix it, and this one I cannot. So still reading. Okay, let's try again. And they knew that there was such bug when they released episode number 4. So why the heck they didn't fix it when they released the next episode? Hello, Kraden. I'm thinking how to bypass the bug that I cannot bypass here. It's not the first one. So the bug not in the translation, but in gameplay. How the heck they did this? It's such a trash. It's horrible. Gosh. Okay, let's switch to different language. I will exit the game. I will start again. Waste maybe 10 or 20 more minutes trying to do something about it. That's simply stupid. Gosh. How I hate this shit. Let's leave this one. Speedrun? I doubt it exists yet. But I would say 10 minutes. Okay, here there's nothing to click. And here there's nothing to click. Here when you can start doing this. For this one I'll even click several times. To be sure. Next one. Let's say only 3 objects. 1, 2, and 3. And that's all. Correct? Correct. Maybe there's list of the objects. But as the text was skipped, this means I already checked them all. Okay, googling it again. Maybe somebody already collected all these items. Let's see. And I see nothing. Nobody created any list of items. Sadly not. Because what's the point in doing this? Alright. Okay, here I have this, that one, this, that. Here there's nothing. Or maybe I need to open this several times. It's kinda possible, let's check now. Because I didn't open it. Still nothing. So it wasn't it. Ай. Holy shit. That's it? That's it. Maybe that one? Also dubbed? No, it's not this. He only can take it. No, I see anything else here. Nothing. Sorry about this. Is there anything else about it? I believe not. No, it's only about the items, not what I'm selecting here. No, already click everything here. By the way, wait a second. Setting this auto reading, but I'm not auto reading, so it doesn't matter. Okay, this place. Also, there were much less places in the 5th episode that you can explore. Much less, I mean, just one. Just a single one. Oh, this? And maybe this one? The squirrel? It could be a squirrel. Hold on. Still not! Why is the heck this no list? Okay, I know that's squirrel, so let's go with it. But maybe it's the only one that I missed here. Okay, actually I found the list. Let's see. Wait a second, why it's saying there's 4 objects? 1, 2, 3, the guy. Might be. What? There was no such text before? I wonder why. And again I'm watching on this. Again. It's only 3, right? Right.
Объявлять комендантский час, причин пока нет. Слишком мало времени прошло с момента исчезновения вашего одноклассника. Мы все уверены, что он найдется живым и здоровым. Теперь поговорим о диких животных. Как известно, в наших лицах водятся волки,
До свидания, лейтенант.
No, this. Gilly doing this shit. In this shit. How many times should I play it? And I lost? Wonderful.
Есть!
Да. Okay, that's my last attempt. If I will not receive it, I don't care. That's what I'm telling you. One more time, saving. God damn it.
Полина?
Да? Как детей не замечать, как мечты не замечать.
So I don't care what happened with the plot here. That there are less jokes and less good things in the episode number 5, but bugs are killing me. It's not good what's going on. Strange that nobody complains about the bugs. Only me. There's tons of them. A lot. It's trash. So, was it possible to... No, I believe it's not. That's really all. Kill the shit. Oh my god. Where's the button to skip it? I believe it was before. So why it's not available now? Sure, there was button. That's simply another huge minus. What? You? No. Okay, you're not. I definitely am sure that I click everything here. Definitely. So why it's still not? Still not. Let's see.
Как детей не замечать, как мечты не замечать. Учат в школе, учат в школе, учат в школе. Крепко-накрепко.
Hold on. I'm supposed to do it here. And that's a pro, another pro. Like, this is so weird. So how this bug actually is working? This I don't understand. How does it save it? Did I check this and that if I'm not saving?
Как детей не замечать, как мечты не замечать. Учат в школе,
It records it somewhere,
в школе.
but not inside the save file. Yeah, let me save here. It's only 2 items, right? Right. Or they want me to see the ending after each one? If so, it will take forever. Can you let them waste my time on this shit? First of all, the achievement must be triggered as soon as you check the last item. You're not supposed to wait till the end of credits. Despite people think you must. What? I believe I didn't pay attention to the background here. From picture, I mean. Chicken again. I did receive it. So it was Squirrel this time. Alright. Last achievement left. Well, last two, because the last achievement will be a Platinum Trophy. God damn it! Oh. Now, the final and the only good ending in this game. This safe. Okay, let's check that I actually... Yeah. Cannot skip what I didn't see. I must let them in. Dogmeat. Оля. Okay, I'm not putting it on. And here it is. This is the only good ending in the game. Okay. Let's save. It's when you put on the mask. Gosh, it took forever. So the last, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. The X traced an arc through the air and slammed into the ground near the mask. Nothing good. We'll see. But finally, that strike slashed the backbone of my past. This way, you know that I didn't check the sound at all. Let me check it. It's working fine. Yes, all the other endings were bad, but as I read about it, seems like this one is not bad. I'm not saying it's good, it's not bad. That strike slashed the backbone of my past. I fooled myself for too long. I ran from my own shadow. My stubbornness almost killed Ola, and probably killed my parents.
Алиса права. Среди людей есть чудовища, заслуживающие самой худшей участи.
Alisa was right. Among humans, there are beasts that deserve the worst possible fate.
Участи встретятся в лесу с такими, как мы.
And that fate is meeting someone like us in the forest. Meeting.
Их не защитят глупые заговоры старух в гробах.
No stupid chants from hacks in coffins will protect them.
Их не спасет бог моего папы.
My dad's god won't save them either.
Здешний бог — это стая.
The only god here is the pack.
И я ее часть.
And I'm a part of it. I reached for the mask with my nubbling fingers. There was some notification, check it out later. But that's right. My fingers touched the immiserably ancient shell. Maybe I'll check it right now, because I'll forget about it. What? What the heck is saying right now? That was strange. Anyway, let me continue. Sorry about this. My fingers touched the immeasurably ancient shell. It was more ancient than the pines that grew from the ashes of worlds. It was more ancient than the creatures that writhed in the burial ruins.
Хорошо.
Good. What is on the right here? Let me show you. What the heck is this? Oh, it's an axe. But of course. Through the slides in the long-eared face, I saw two blurry Alisas, and I didn't even have time to say goodbye to my previous life.
Почувствуй.
Feel it. The mask touched my skin. It felt like I submerged my face in boiling water, but it felt pleasant somehow. The smell of soil filled my entire being. I saw a trail of bunny footprints in the snowy field, dotted line that led toward the forest. I saw the roots that constantly moved, intertwined, growing out of my trembling heart. I saw the black branches that reminded me of a ladder that led to the moon that hung up in the raging skies. Snowflakes melted on my height. My undercoat was full of fleas, and I wanted to scratch myself with my hind leg. I forced myself to think about my sister, about the wind that wandered inside the three hollows, about the eventual lantern when the old me will peel off with the patches of dirty fur, about the sweet berries in the dark that I could grab from branches with my lips.
Я знала, что она будет тебе к лицу. Как долго ты откладывал, Антоша.
I knew you'd look good in it. You put it off for so long, Antosha.
Антоша. Чье это имя?
Whose name was that?
Зачем вообще нужны имена?
What use was there for names?
Зверю нужны лапы, которые понесут сквозь ночь, и зубы, чтобы скалиться, и слюна, чтобы смачивать жесткое мясо.
A beast needs but paws that could carry it through the night, that teeth it could show, and saliva to soften the tough meat.
Зверю нужна прыть, а не клички, позволяющие людям отличать одного зверя от другого.
Beast needs agility and not monikers. Why not saying nicknames, okay, monikers, that humans use to distinguish one beast from another?
Я неотличим.
It's a nickname,
Я
sure.
слюсь с тенями. Я стану частью стаи.
I'm the same. I'll melt into the shadows. I'll become part of the pack. Beach park. I shook my head.
А теперь пойдем. Нужно позаботиться о твоей сестре.
Now let's go. You need to take care of your sister. Оля, I need to get you out of this place. I turned around toward the place behind the wall of swooping down snowflakes, where police stood, smelling of machine oil and childish fur.
Можно поиграть немного.
I could go for a little game.
Прижаться к стеклам масками и посмотреть, узнает ли нас Оля.
Press our mask against the windows and see if Ola recognizes us. It was so fun pranking humans in the graveyard. I forced myself to move. A paw. A hand, of course. It was a hand that pulled on the passenger door.
Все хорошо.
It's a... Ola screamed at the top of her lungs, but immediately cut herself off. She went limp as she lost consciousness. Instead of her savior, she saw monsters trying to get into the car. Creatures of winter and the forest thickets. Let me show you. Why is the heck they were on the right? I don't know.
Пусть отдохнет. Она просто не привыкла к твоему новому лицу.
Let's her rest. She's just not used to your new face. carefully took my sister out of the car, amazed at how edible she was.
Съедобная.
Inside me, just like that parasite inside Julka, like the darkness inside the black garage, something ancient smirked and spun its long ears. The mildewed mask tightened my skin. It was just a mask for morning costume party. But why morning? Usually it's night.
Ты веришь в утро?
Oh, you believe in mornings? Gloated my inner voice. Can take it off whenever I want.
Но ты ведь не хочешь, зверёныш.
But you don't want to, the beast. My eyes sweated as ice fluff flew into them. Fished a half-forgotten stand out of the fog, an older brother holding up his tiny little sister so she could place a ruby red star on top of a Christmas tree. Carried Olia through the rows of graves, my feet weighed down by the snow. I carried her toward the asphalt, dark and ice encrusted, like the creature that settled inside me. Also interesting artwork.
Слышишь?
Heard that? Couldn't hear anything but the howling wind and the quick thumping of my heart. Yet my nostrils caught the strengthening smell of iron and gasoline, cameras moving toward us from the darkness. Listen, how they call it? CG, computer graphic, not artwork, usually, when you play Japanese visual novels.
Оставь ее здесь. С ней все будет нормально.
Leave her here, she's going to be alright. I saw that if I let my sister go right now, I would sever the last threads connecting me to my previous life. Why not cutting? Alisa looked at me with encouragement. I lowered Ola on the side of the road. I would stood over here like an inanimate object, like a stone, dusty starved bunny from original museum, if not for Lisa's order. Run! I answered that call with every muscle in my body. I was a Tetris piece that couldn't be stopped, only rotated and guided into a pile of previously placed pieces. Well, you can put the game on pause, but wait a second, in this case, blocks will disappear. In 3 big jumps, we crossed the road and the scary forest, the nice forest, the corpse forest, the magic forest. It locked us into its embrace. Orange car lights, it was the car that was orange, that looked like owl eyes floated out from the darkness. Alisa and I stood shoulder to shoulder in the frozen twilight and watched as Dad's BMW took a sudden turn toward the side of the road and screeched to a halt before the little girl on the asphalt. He is holding the gun. But do you get one? Joy and grief mixed inside me when I saw Dad jumping out of the car. He was alive but forever lost for me. Burned with tiny brush branches, separating him from us, 2 creatures of the Russian forest. One was my dad holding a gun. Would he shoot his own son if I were to walk into the road right now? I don't think so. Would he recognize me? Take me for a monster just like Оля?
Я здесь. Я с тобой. Очнись, Олечка. Все в порядке, папа здесь.
Here, I'm with you. Wake up, baby girl. It's okay, Dad is here. As Dad picked Ola up, his anxious gaze stopped on the wall of pines on our side of the road. Right on me. I could smell his desperation, his stupefaction. Stupefaction? I knew he couldn't see me. I knew that I would never see my parents or my sister ever again. Then placed Ola in the passenger seat of his car, slammed the door shut, and drove backwards. Backwards? He drove forward! I watched him turn the wheel and drive away. Forever. The blizzard consumed both the car and the entire world of a boy named Anton. Alisa's fingers out my numb hands and squeezed it tight, reminding me of the fact that from now on I had a new family.
Пойдем. Тьма бесконечна. В ней еще столько всего интересного.
Now let's go. Darkness is endless. There's so much interesting stuff out there. I didn't protest. We followed the trail of two dead kids, Polina and Romka. Polina? Dead kid? A fire grew behind the tree trunks. The house I once called home was engulfed in flames. I walked out of the thicket and went around the base of that monument torch. Its beams cracked as they oozed out, and its roof collapsed, causing an explosion of sparks. The fire feasted on the past, and its flames licked the low skies with their giant red tongues. I looked at Alisa, intercepted her intense stare. Scarlet glint reflected on the fox mask and in her eyes. My partner's figure was surrounded by a purple aura. I saw the fire in her and sensed molten geysers rise inside of me. I had never seen anything more beautiful than this masked girl. This absolute freedom, I thought. This entire forest is only for the two of us. Everything else burned down.
Я умру, если останусь стоять.
I'll die if I keep standing here. Did I really say that out loud?
Так бежим же, глупенький.
Then let's run, dummy? And we run with only our shadows, the pioneers of this new and yet unimaginably old world, being faster than us in the entire universe. Only the moon was higher than us. The master was dead. We were our own masters now. We could play in the shadows. Just so. Nothing special. So there was something here. We could roll around until we dropped dead. We could bite each other. We could devour.
Алиса, постой!
Lisa, wait up!
Только не говори, что устал.
Oh, don't tell me you're tired.
Устал? Я могу бежать 1000 лет!
Tired? Can run for 1000 years. Wait a second. Just somebody said several minutes ago that you don't need any nicknames when actually he's using the nickname. Draw back from where he... who knows? I believe that, well, first of all, someone who was translated it didn't check the game. They saw only the text, obviously. So maybe it's not drawback, just return back. Like, going back to where they were coming from. But who knows? Not going to check.
А я миллион.
And I can run for 1,000,000. Deadly drunk? No, it's a problem with QA. QA is missing here. Nobody tested this game. I personally found, not in text, but in the game itself, 4 different bugs. 3 I found myself because nobody knew about them. They exist only in English translation, not the original. In the original, there's another bug that everybody noticed, and they already noticed it even when episode 4 was released 2 years ago. So when releasing episode number 5, as I said before, you're supposed to know this and prevent this bug. Fix it. Nope, they didn't do this.
Мне хорошо, но...
I feel great, but...
Что ну? Ты простудился? Подхватил ангину? Влюбился в кого-то?
I can tell you how easily it can be fixed if every single achievement will be will link to only 2 episodes, so if you find all the items in the episode number 5, it will be unlocked. You don't need to have all the other... Well, I'm not talking about items, the objects that you can view. That's it. Because what we're doing here, just clicking on the optional objects. Optional, not mandatory. Because mandatory objects, the ending will depend on it. So you don't need to link the achievement for the 5th episode to the previous 4. That's stupid, obviously. You're constantly changing here. Now it's rising. Was it 60 before? Just a few more years and it will be 200. I'm sure. Alright. What? Did you catch a cold? Not sure how to pronounce it in English. Did you fall in love?
Что? Нет, не знаю. Мне как-то странно.
I believe
Как
it's...
будто внутри меня кто-то разговаривает. Прямо в голове.
I believe you must translate it differently. Let me check. Listen to this. Angina. Sounds very strange. English spelling constantly amuses me. N? Why not Ain? Why it's apple, not apple? It's A in the beginning, and usually when you see the A, you read it as an A. Except what? No. I don't know. I feel words, as if someone is talking inside me, inside my head. 72? Just dropped?
Ах, это! А я уже разволновалась.
Oh, that! You got me worried for a second. Alisa's palms landed on my shoulders, and I immediately stopped caring about anything but her voice, her eyes, still full of fire. As if we were surrounded by flames, as if the reality itself was burning, like that stupid house at the edge of the village.
Это пройдет. Я обещаю. Голос затихнет.
That will pass, I promise you. The voice will subside.
Нужно только бежать. В ногах вся правда. Разве тебя не учили?
You just need to run. Your legs carry the truth. Haven't you heard? It was wordplay here. I wanted to ask which voice would subside of the long-eared shadow in my split consciousness or my own. I believe they submerge into each other. But it was no longer the time to ask questions. It was time for games. The blizzard subsided, and then came the dull, grey afternoon that looked like a corpse owed up by morgue stuff. Yinden's alright. You can see it. We jumped from the branches and tumbled in the snow. Now they're simply everywhere. We screamed with unbridled joy. Raised by one for 3 years. In this case, you'll be living forever till we reach 1000. We climbed tall trees to peep at the children that walked down the forest trail. They clung to each other, reminding me of someone, but I couldn't remember who.
Какие
Yinden's alright.
сладкие. Напугаемые.
Such
Немножко.
sweeties, let's scare them just a little bit. Now on the left. But they couldn't stop at a little bit. They got too engrossed in lurking the semi-dark behind the pines, calling out to the kids with silly voices.
Эй, вы!
Hey you!
Какие смешные у вас маски!
Your mask is so funny.
Маски заблудившихся человек.
The mask of lost little humans.
А вдруг в лесу водятся хищные звери?
What if there are hungry beasts lurking in the forest?
Вдруг вас надумают съесть?
What if they decide to eat you?
Цап! Цап! Цап!
A girl we didn't know stumbled and fell. A pale boy helped her up. Part of me wanted to continue playing, to chase the kids and take off their masks, even though I saw no masks, and my own troubled pleasantly. I took Alisa by the hand.
Пускай идут.
Let them go.
Мы просто баловались.
It was just a prank.
Знаю. Но давай поклянемся.
I know, but let's hurt each other.
А как?
How do we do that?
Приложи руку к сердцу.
You gotta put your hands over your heart. Lisa pressed her palm against my chest. Her palm puts hot blood through my body.
Можно и так. Мы клянемся. Повторяй.
This can also work. We swear. Come on, repeat after me.
Мы клянемся.
We swear
Не обижать беззащитных.
to never hurt the defenseless
Никогда и ни за что.
under any circumstances.
Клянемся охотиться только на чудовищ.
I swear to only hunt monsters. Lisa squinted and raised her fox nose.
Ты чего?
What's wrong?
Кстати, о чудовищах. Ты не чувствуешь?
Speaking of monsters, can you feel it? I step around, staring at 1,000 different things with my heightened sense of smell. There, in the darkness of the short winter day, a hedgehog that woke up under the bushes, and it is stirring in the ruin, a stocky man running from building to building.
Это тот. С зайчьей губой.
That's him, the hair-lip guy.
Предлагаю новую забаву.
I suggest a new fun activity.
Охота на монстра?
Monster Hunter?
Ловишь на лету.
You're faster. Our prey was agile, but that only made it more desirable. Agile. Long time sleeping? Indeed. When the sun leaped below the horizon, we fell to all fours, exchanging glances, licked our teeth, and then, in unison, shifted our gazes to the forest clearing. The killer somehow managed to get out of his cell. He sat on a stump, one of his hands rubbing his shaved forehead. Shaved forehead? Why are you shaving your forehead? And the other clutched a phone that looked like the one Mulder used to call Scully to tell her about another supernatural crime. A voice in my head saying that supernatural things happened in the enchanted forest too. The bunny inside me stomped around in anticipation. That's not my stomach. My stomach ran. Churned. The hair-lip guy stood on a spruce bark with one of his boots. His gaze darted around the bushes, but he couldn't see us.
Алло? Граф? Слышишь меня? Да, все путем, на воле.
The named. Hello, Count. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm hunky-dory, out of jail. Count Dracula?
Вижу цель, не вижу преград.
Nothing can stop me.
Как? Положил мусоров, как терминатор из волыны.
No, I mowed down the cops like a hacking Terminator.
Да шучу, не серчай.
No, I'm joking, don't be mad.
Там в участке кипиш был. Мусорок, которому ты кашлянул, меня выпустил.
There was a mess at the station. The cop you softened up let me go. Can you hear me?
Да, инструменты вернули. А что толку? Казначей, походу, слинял.
Yeah, I've got my tools back, but what's the point? The bookkeeper bolted. The bookkeeper? Suddenly I remembered, he was talking about my dad. My dad, a kind and smart dad, a business with somebody like this monster? As if to confirm my hunch, the killer spoke in a hoarse whisper.
Дом Петровых сгорел. Спалили хату во всех смыслах.
Peter's house burned down, exposed in more ways than one.
Не я. Похоже, казначей наш не нам одним дорогу перешел. Прерываешься, слышишь? Ёбаная дыра.
No, not me, and guess our bookkeeper crossed someone else. Can you hear me? This hacking shithole.
Я думал за ним гнать, но местные мою тачку по запчастям разобрали, пока ебалом щелкал в мусарне.
So they chased him, but the locals scrapped my car for spare parts while I was racing up in the cage.
Даже иконы вытащили, черти. Фу, ничего святого!
They even set my
Я в
items.
лесу.
The demons.
Алло!
Nothing holding there. And the first, hello?
Граф, в лесу я! Буду на юг уходить. По любасу менты следом идут.
And the first count, I'll go south. My gut's telling me, cops are on my tail.
Сброшу хвост и за казначеем блядским пойду.
I'll shake them off and go for the hacking bookkeeper.
Не пойдешь.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. The voice in my head retorted. Couldn't help but agree. I looked at Elisa. She nodded, a smile on her face. Pressed my belly to the crusty snow and crawled forward through the bushes. It was time to feed the beasts.
Ну ты же сам сказал пацаненка Петровского не трогать. Сказал, граф? Гондона Петрова, блядь!
Well, you said not to touch Petrov's little brat? No? Didn't you count? even though that's hacker actually why in one of the endings he's actually killing.
Ноготок бы сковырнул, зуб вырвал, и сразу бы узнали, где пахан его.
What? Plucked out one of his nails or teeth, and you'll have learned where his old man went in a jiffy.
Сейчас ты все узнаешь.
No, you're about to learn. I thought. In my back anticipation.
Будет тебе мой ноготок.
He'll get my nails.
Будет тебе
And my
мой зуб.
teeth. My mind wandered above the snowy mountains, like the camera moving above the graves in that TV report. Pressed my special face into the dark bark. Looked to the side, to avoid losing sight of the killer's profile. When he spoke, the short hair, his temples, moved ever so slightly. His Adam apple moved up and down. Wiped off my chin after I realized saliva was driven down from it.
Шел я за ним, граф. От школы шел, и не один раз, только его следы исчезали, будто их зверье заметало. Ты слышишь?
I told him, Count, multiple times from school to home, but all his tracks would be gone, almost as if beasts carried them. You hear me? I hear you.
Ты тут?
You there? I'm here, my edible, my current, my meatball. Heart is pounding, pumping your blood inside your arteries. Imagine that ball beating in his chest, and I wanted to press my lips against its ventricles, atria, and whatever else it consists of. That red heart, just like in biology books, like in cooking books written for monsters. Her lip guy was within reach. I would jump and tear into his clothes, his skin, his muscles, but I tamed my emotions and slowly walked into the clearing. Darkness had completely enveloped us, but he saw me, thanks to the moon shining in the sky over the glade. Monsters have sharp eyes, and he was a monster, but not because of his hair lip.
Погоди-ка, граф. Тут кое-что интересное. Я перезвоню.
Wait a minute, Count. Something came up. I'll call you back. Let's see, coming up. His surprised gaze stuck to me, and he slid the phone in his pocket and slowly bent down toward the back and fished in its innards. He acted like I was some sort of forest critter he didn't want to scare off.
Ну, привет. А чё это у нас за бал маскарад, а?
Oh, well, hello there. What's up with this masquerade, huh? His hand slipped out of the bag and quickly hid behind his back. That big, stupid human thought that his weapon would scare me. I just stood there, my eyes downcast, all innocent, and looked up at him as he got closer.
Что ты делаешь в лесу в такое время? Ты один?
What do you do in the forest at this hour? Are you alone? Do you know you? Red tail flashed in the brushes behind his bulky figure. I bit on my cheeks from the inside to stop myself from laughing. But he's still talking on the phone, huh? There was a tinge of worry in the killer's voice.
Зачем тебе эта маска? Ты же сын Петрова, верно? Или нет?
Why do you need this mask? You're Petrov's son, right? No? His free hand reached out toward me, froze in the air, continued on its path toward my screeching jaws. I let his fingers touch my true face. I wasn't afraid anymore.
Я просто посмотрю.
Let me take a look drowned in the crunching of his bones. The hero yanked his hand back and held it up to his eyes. His wrist was painted scarlet with the blood that quickly drenched his sleeve. Her lip guy was stunned as he stared at the stumps left in place of his fingers. I chewed in a hurry, enjoying the delicacy I've never tried before. See, he's saying that he never tried before. This means before it was not the human meat that they were eating, just some animals in the forest. Monster meat. Or maybe just because it's monster meat. Not innocent children. But As far as I understand, the children at the beginning, according to other ending, were killed by these sensual beings because they had parasites in their heads. So there was this maniac, serial killer, the tractor driver, who was guided by these beings to kill the children with parasites in their heads. And they were doing this because they wanted to stop Hariton to get in the pack and eat the world the whole universe looks like. At least solar system. That's how I see it, based on everything that I saw in the game. Anyway, and even though it wasn't tender, my strong molars made quick work of the skin, the bones, and the gristle. He said the different words, starting from his C. I was amazed at how tasty he was for being such a nasty guy. They can easily make this a true ending, and that would save a little bit this game. So there will be less negative reviews because of this. Didn't even notice how he aimed the gun at my forehead with his intact hand. Alisa jumped out of the shadows and hung onto the screaming man. His legs gave way. I watched from the sidelines as two masked creatures, two beautiful hungry beasts, rushed toward the fumbling body and started tearing it apart with their snow-white fangs. Like piranha, they peeled all the muscles from his bones, chewed down on his sinews. The hero hit them with his intact fist, but they didn't feel pain. He tried to run, but his foot, in an untied boot, got left in the clearing. You can't see them. Threads of skin stretched from his foot to his leg. The killer fell face first into the bloody mush, turned to his back, and stared at the crimson masks of the predators with crazy eyes. He mumbled something, but it took me some time to make out the words.
Господи Иисусе, избави меня от зла!
Rescue me, Lord, from evil people!
Как думаешь, избавить?
What do you think? Will he rescue him?
Сейчас посмотрим.
We're about to find out. Is he black hair now? Or just because it's night? We raised our faces toward the sky, as if waiting for a lightning that would come down on us and the divine punishment for our sins. But there was no god in the sky, just a pernicious pagan moon. Pernicious? The killer wept, covering himself with what was left of his wrists.
Силою благодати твоей отврати и удали всякие злые несчастья, действуя по наущению дьявола!
By the power of the grace, turn away the remove all evils acting at the instigation of the devil.
Антон, ты действуешь по наущению дьявола?
Are you acting at the instigation of the devil, Anton?
Вроде бы нет.
I don't think so. You?
Не похоже.
Not really.
Господи, услышь меня!
God, hear my prayers. I leaned in to engrave in my mind the grimace of fear on his muggled face. That was cooler than Disneyland. This was our own Disneyland of pain here, the hungering darkness.
Никто тебя не услышит, а вот ты послушай. Я здесь Бог. Это наш лес. Мы его санитары.
Nobody will hear you, but you will listen to me. I am the god here. This is our forest, and we its Onderless. That's called.
Можешь перестать молиться. Можешь просто кричать.
You can now stop praying now, just keep on screaming. And scream he did, until he no longer had his vocal cords. Snow melted from the bounteous amounts of hot nectar. Masked beasts ate human flesh, scooped out ears and played with their food before shoving the juicy bits into their open mouths. And then they completely merged with one of the feasting creatures. Yes, it was I who pulled out a muscly heart from the midst of broken ribs and communed with its sweetness in the name of the park, in the name of the dark, in the name of the intoxicated freedom. Alyssa squealed from happiness, and we danced in blood, in the punches of skin under the moon, full like a belly stuffed with meat. We danced on the bones and jumped up to the sky.
Алиса,
Alyssa? She stopped and looked at me with her bottomless eyes in which I loved to drown so much. I wanted to draw her, wild, unstoppable, perfect, but I couldn't remember how to hold a pen. I struggled with my vocal apparatus too. I had to cough up a ball of fur first and switch my attention to my side and bite it a couple of times to chase away the annoying fleas. My mind was like outer space, which names would flash from time to time. I could still remember Oля, but who were Vova, Senchka, Katya, and Roma? Did I have a friend called Semyon? You did not. Or was that the name of my dad? I traced my animal face with my paw. It is.
Что-то гложет тебя, милый?
And there's something gnawing at you, darling?
я боюсь, что забуду.
Scared I'll forget.
Забудешь?
You'll forget?
Я боюсь, что когда наступит весна, я окончательно стану зверем и не узнаю тебя.
I'm scared that come spring, I'll turn into an animal and will no longer be myself. She reached out to me and rubbed my cheek with her fingers. So much compassion in her arm that I couldn't stop myself from covering her wrist with mine and pressing it even harder into my flaming hot face.
Разве это можно забыть? Разве можно забыть все, что случилось с нами?
Can't it really be forgotten? How could we forget things that happened between us?
Звери помнят.
Do animals remember?
Весной и жарким летом, осенью и лютыми зимами, в логовах и на охоте, у водопоя и в период линьки я буду рядом.
Come spring or scorching summer. Come autumn or harsh winter in their lures and on the hunt, while drinking water during winter, I'll be with you. Dreamed for her touch and her gaze to last forever. But she pulled away her hand. I knew what to do. That knowledge lived inside me, and the foreign voices on the other hand were gone. Either my inner body went into hibernation, or we did become one after all, both on the outside and on the inside. That's it? Wait a second. Now it's colorful? Should I change my camera here? Why not? Many moons have passed before the air was filled with the smells of spring. Terrifying summer that our changed body will have a much harder time enduring was creeping closer. We needed to shapeshift, shed our old skin, and wait out the heat in the shade of the ancient forest. Alice and I turned our backs towards each other. You need to believe.
Я верю.
I do.
Иди и будь собой.
Go and be yourself. Most took a step away from each other at the same time toward the restant light of the unknown day. Our feet slipped out of our shoes, and our socks slid down. We stepped into the snow with our bare heels. It was a pleasant feeling to rid oneself from the shackles of civilization. A misty shadow fell on the ground in front of me. In its amazing silhouette, I saw black gaps and tenderly green grass stretching from the soil toward the sun. The shadow moved its ears, heard the ringing of Peter Potter and the singing of birds, turning from the travels. Who the heck is Peter Potter? Peter Parker? The shadow sniffed around, my nostrils filling with the aroma of fresh berries of the faraway glades, the smell of snowdrops and pine needles. It's a naked fox now. Seriously. I knew that Alisa was studying her own shadow behind me, and her shadow was probably flopping its fluffy tail in anticipation. One more step and I slipped out of my clothes, shedding them like old skin. I fell to all fours. I ran toward the light that beckoned me, but stopped at the edge of the clearing and turned around. Lisa also looked at me over his shoulder. Our eyes met under the permanently changing skies and the endless forest. Before running off into the thicket, I asked him in my mind,
Смогу ли я узнать тебя, если увижу?
Can I know it's you if I see you again? Then I realized there was no force in the world that could make us forget.
И помни, со мной ты в безопасности.
And remember, you're safe as long as you're with me. The end. Why not to make this training? Seriously. First of all, it's colorful. Every other ending here is just black and white. No matter what. Oh yeah, except with these white angels, but I cannot say that it's a bad ending. I mean, and good ending as well. So they just switch sides. Instead of being on the side of the beasts, they switch to sentient beings, and these beings still killing everyone. Alright. Yes, Leo, I was talking about it. When they actually killed Biasha, put him inside the garage, and find out, but wait a second, why killing him? They remove the parasite in their head, right? They can do the same to him. This means they're simply no good. Who they killed here? Only the killer. No one else. So this ending is better. But yeah, there was another colorful ending. And yet not a single key in the credits. So I spent how much? Almost 4 hours. 8, 9, 4. Approximately 21, 22, or 20 hours. Because I don't remember how many minutes it was. Okay, let it be 22. So for sure it's longer than episode number 4, but it's not longer than all 4 episodes, I'm sure about this. Cannot read this text on this phone. Grow deep into him? Control him fully? For me, he was more sane than them. So I don't think so. If he was fully controlled by Parasite, he's supposed to change his form like they. They, right now, fully controlled by parasites. They are beasts, and he was human being. So no. Cannot be. And refusing the chance to be cured, he did not understand them. He thought that they are insane, and they were really insane. What, if you're trying to defend the game plot? I cannot defend it. How? Because he was traumatized by all the death before. Mentally insane. And there was no proof that he was killing anyone. Oh, that's your realization. This can be any interpretations because people in this game can easily lie. I can trust only their deeds. So they killed him, that's correct. But saying that he was killing other people, I cannot say so. There was no proof that he was killing them. Love Recipe. Hello, Ola. Your name is quite famous among the TikTok community. And that's because you... why is the heck there's advertisement for TikTok? That's not good. You're supposed to change it to something else. KitKat, for example, community. And that's because your kids are in the top 10 of the most successful influencers in Russia. The profile boasts a whopping 19 million followers count. It's actually not good. Usually it means that's bad. How does it feel to be a young mother of full-time social media stars? Don't complain. They may be stars in the internet, but offline, they're normal kids with all the advantages and little quirks. No, usually it's merged into one. They cannot be normal kids if they're top influencers. Like, you know, they can become too fuzzy sometimes. Do you support the social media careers of your daughter and son? Wholeheartedly, I also advise other parents to do the same. Don't stand in the way of your kids' creative endeavors. Help them grow, and they'll be eternally grateful? What's the secret behind your star family? Can you share it with us? Why? It's love, of course. What was this text? I have no idea. Refunding? Despite I was playing for more than 5 years for it? More than 40 hours in total? Impossible. I can send this game to you if you want to. That was it. Every single ending, and I hope every single achievement. Let me check it. Yeah, all 102. Well, I put... hold on. The title to the last stream when I was playing the episode 4, that there were all achievements in it. It's already updated. I remove it, but I can put it here that I personally did every single achievement. The problem is, I don't want people to misunderstand what will be in the video. Usually, people expect that there will be some guidance into it, how to receive every single achievement. But at least, well, you saw my struggle when I was trying to get the achievement number 5, I mean, True Detective 5 or something, called like this. And maybe it'll help somebody? I don't know. For all the time that I kept it? An additional refund? Percentage? Tax? No Belarusian language? I would read it in Belarusian, why not? Would be very interesting. There's not so much people who know Belarusian language nowadays. It's almost a dead language. Soon it will simply disappear, I'm sure about this. It will. If I hit credits, which credits it will be? This. So let's see, is there any QA? Producer, narrative, scenario, music, vocalist, programming, sound design, editing, Russian, proofreading only for Russia was here, not English. Scripting, translating, voice actors, director, special thanks, publisher, artists, managers. I cannot see any QA quality assurance team. See? Not a single one. That's a huge minus. No matter how small or how big your team, QA must exist. At least 5 people. Here, at least 1 person. They were not here. And hello everyone, thank you. Italians? Yes. Looks like there's no Belarusian funds to translate it. Remember that Chinese language appeared much later. Now somebody translated it. That's it! Let's rate somebody. Let me see who's here. No listeners key, that's it. That's correct, Kana. That's Stewart. So many bugs. Let me check who's online right now. For example, you can you tell me who should we rate? If you have somebody, if not, I'll select myself. Right now on my list, people are playing. Playing what? Expedition that I didn't play myself. It had to be someone that maybe it wasn't credited. No, I believe developers, many developers thinking that they can test their work themselves. It's kind of stupid, it's not professional. You cannot test your own work, it's impossible. Because you knew everything and you're not looking at every single corner. Right? That's why it's how you will be a developer. When you create a new code, you're thinking there are no bugs in it. But there are bugs in it. Lunar Hood. Enjoy mode? What does mean? Not enjoy mode. Okay, Resident Evil 4, Splatoon 3, a Retro, Model Dungeons and Dragons, Getter game. So you don't suggest me to rate this person? Or you suggest them? Let me check. Lunar, you said? Oops. Myself? Drawing commissions? 14 years. And this person, let me check this person. Best choice? Wait a second, I have another person here, but I don't remember when did I start following him. Is it the friends of another viewer that I had but disappeared like 5 years ago? 3 years ago. Completely. And was also a streamer, not streaming anymore. I'm playing Parasitive. Actually, Foxes? I will rate this person, because I don't remember rating him at all. That's it. So, question to you, Cube. What should I play next? Should be Kingdom Hearts game again? Both by Sleep? Because why not? It will be on PSP. And when should I play? Wait a second. No. Kraten's supposed to play his game on Monday, tomorrow. And Cubist will be playing this particular game on Monday. So maybe I will not be streaming Gorgeous 17. No. I actually want to finish every single franchise that I already started. So Kingdom Hearts will be a good choice. Ace Attorney, Professor Layton, I won't just finish them and forget about them. Rise from Portables. So tomorrow I might not be streaming, but it might be Kingdom Hearts. I'm not sure it will be tomorrow. I'll see. And you need sleep tonight. Okay, it will not be Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. That's for sure. If I will be playing some other game. And Elvis almost almost started. Right. So good night. Thank you for stopping by. Cube, Wawan, Kenna, everyone else, Range Cat, of course. See you next time.